The American Revolution is seen as a war of independence, a war that created a new nation out of the clutches of a large imperial power. What many people today do not realize is that the American Revolution put dozens of nations at the mercy of the newly formed United States of America. By 1755, English colonists had spent a century and a half exploring and settling the New World. British forces had once coordinated attacks against the French using Native American allies. This led to the creation of the office of Superintendent of Indian Affairs for the Northern Department. This office was held by Colonel Guy Johnson. However, with the French political and military presence gone from the interior of this new land, the colonists felt this time was ripe for expanding this new empire. The British did not forget this past friendship. The Proclamation of 1763 guaranteed that the lands of powerful Indian nations would remain in Native American hands, albeit under the sovereignty of the British Crown. The proclamation prevented any settlement west of the Appalachian Mountains by English colonists. This angered many colonists and was an example of the British limiting the free actions of their colonists. A series of acts that limited the colonists' free actions directly led to the conflict today known as the American Revolution. After the new American nation won its independence, the eyes of the country turned westward. Historically, the Native American nations had turned toward whichever European power guaranteed the safety of their lands and fought against the other power. Now, with the English essentially out of the picture, the Native American nations were left to fend for themselves against the growing tide of American imperialism. The French, who had allied themselves with the Americans during the Revolution, also gained a significant amount of land with the signing of the Treaty of Paris. Sadly, the rest of this story is history. The newly formed United States continued to annex lands west of the Appalachian Mountains, and with the Louisiana Purchase of 1803, gained control of even more Indian lands. The great drive westward was not far behind. The Great Plains nations, once the proudest on the continent, were forced into submission and corralled into reservations.